first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. He adds the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Bogut in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Warriors trail by 3. On the wing, Iguodala. All sorts of time. Another miss by Iguodala.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Scott, good.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Got that one up quick. 18 points for the Cobra. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Green dishes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Bogut with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Scott. And another basket for Milwaukee. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now a timeout called by Golden State. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got. Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts. And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Iguodala kicks to Curry. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's now 7 points for Steph Curry. Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
That's good.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Green, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And that one's good. And that's 18 points for lights out. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Here's Scott. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Scott's got 20.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Over in the corner, Green. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Letting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with 1 hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Barnes. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. I remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
It's tipped to the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Murray, good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Pass to Green. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Murray. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Gortat with the steal.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
On the wing, Green to stop the run. Gortat with the block. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 33 points. Here's Scott. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking off it. And the final period of play just about to start. Milwaukee leading by 8. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The Cobra out there with the Magician. Then there's Scott. Then there's Scott. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Thompson inside the line. Rebound, Milwaukee. Magician's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's good from the top of the key. And that's now 24 points for lights out.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Spates. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the basket by Curry.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Steele passes to Scott. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Spates. And he makes good on the layup. Spates has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's Murray. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
The pass to Spates. Now the dish to Thompson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses, and he wants that one back.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bogut with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Moves back up. Curry can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Scott the pass to Steele. And it's sent back by Spates. Scott against Iguodala. Here's Steele. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 18.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
A moment here now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Bucks. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. This injury could be a huge blow to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Thompson outside, pass to Iguodala, and the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And that's 36 points for Draymond Green. Bucks leading by 13 to the wing right side. Left side, Scott pulls it up, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Scott's got 38 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Screened by Bogut. They double-team Curry. Bogut dishes to Green. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. And the shot is good. Iguodala's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
They get it again. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Scott's got 18 points just in the second half.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Scott. Off target from three-point range.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And, guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Scott. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Count the bucket.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Thompson inside the line. And the foul goes on the Magician. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's his third person. The team's first. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Barbosa gets the bucket.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, They've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now? Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.